So we are back with the next episode of Inheritance. So let's see what's happening in this one. Without waiting for confirmation, you head to your office and click the first link. Footage of the shooting fills your screen from multiple angles. What footage? Oh, your dad's footage. Oh, Dad, I can't believe choice. I took your crap for nothing. Or I talked to your would-be killer. Okay, you talked to him. That's shocking. Let's go for that. He seemed so normal. I had no idea he was there to murder him or assassinate him. A knock comes at the door, interrupting your dark thoughts, and George pokes his head in, a garment bag in hand. Not him again. I don't know why. It's just so annoying. I don't know why. Miss Lodge, your suit's here. Thank you. You motion for him to come in as you queue up the next video, but a hand gently covers the screen. Something tells me looking at that isn't going to be helpful, but I have something that might be. He opens the bag to reveal a beautiful, bespoke suit. It exudes power, and as you rub the label between your fingers, your panicked breath steadies just by touching fabric. Okay. That is cute. Okay. I'll buy it. This'll do nicely. Thank you. Of course, I'll just step out and you can... But you don't let him finish before you stand to yank off your jacket and remove your shirt. Whoa, girl, what are you doing? Why are you changing in front of him? No, I need a strategy for handling the press, and you can't exactly help me put it together from out in the hallway. But you're changing your clothes. Girl, Ronnie, what are you doing? How is that professional? Before he can finish, you peel your shirt off, and George quickly turns to face the wall, a deep blush working its way up his neck. Okay, here he's so freaking respectful, and you're just completely what's the word? You're completely stamping on his boundaries by doing that. Girl. The footage of my father's shooting just leaked. What's our play? Imagine if he started removing his clothes and talking business like it's casual and nothing, and you just gotta keep up with it like it's normal. That's not right. Well, there are two ways you could play it. Look at him, poor guy. He doesn't know what to do. He's so uncomfortable. One, garner sympathy and hope the media doesn't sensationalize the story. It'll give you a human edge, make people think twice before they repost anything triggering, but the market will take that as a bad sign. What's the other option? You wrangle on the slacks before quickly slipping on the shirt and tucking the hem in. As you reach for the jacket, your hands shake. George's steady grip reaches out to help you. Okay, you don't need to do that. You shove down the sentimentality and give the people what they need. Lie if you have to, just calm them. It'll shore up the market and get everything out of freefall, but I'll have to look like a heartless robot. You finish dressing and George shoots you a half-hearted smile. If it helps, you make a beautiful heartless robot. Why can't people just resist being so cheesy? Like, why? You just give them a little opportunity and they just take it. Anyways, I was going for powerful and capable in the face of imminent disaster. That too. Oh, not your cheeky grin, mate. As you head for your office door, George scrambles to get it for you, opening it wide with a smile. Good luck, Miss Lodge. I didn't ask for it. But as you take the long walk to the press room, lucky is the last thing you feel. Yeah. As you take to the podium, you draw in a deep, settling breath. You can do this. Just stay calm and don't rile everyone up. Okay, so it's highlighted. I guess we're supposed to not rile people up. Thank you all for coming. My name is Ronnie Lodge. And as Vice President of Business Strategy at Vitality and daughter to Theodore Vital, I'd like to make a statement. Earlier today, my father was the victim of gun violence or savagely gunned down by rabid protesters. Okay, so since we're trying to keep everybody calm, as much as I would love to go for option 2 to make it dramatic, we have to stick with first one because it's a lot calmer. While this is a tragedy, we at Vitality anticipate his speedy recovery and are turning our attention to the business my father would want done. You point to a reporter and the crowd falls silent to hear, subdued by your calm exterior. See, even in stressful situations, you just gotta stay calm. Press, do you feel that the threat has been neutralized or is the Vital family still in danger? I do not forget. The police are doing excellent work and our private security is with us. I feel confident the threat is contained. Again, shocked. Press, we've gotten word that the gunman, Thomas Marsh, has been captured. Do you have any idea what his motive may have been? I wish I knew. As I said, the police are investigating. As to motive, I can only speculate, and that would be irresponsible at this time. What's important is that the shooter has been arrested, no one else was harmed, and my father is getting the best care possible. What you call the best care, others are calling undue privilege. After all, sources say Mr. Vital is currently at South Bay Hospital, where he has his own wing. So? Was there a question in there? Exactly. I mean, what are you trying to say? He shouldn't be hospitalized? Yes. Why does your father have his own wing when any employee of his would be lucky to even be seen at South Bay, a private hospital? Girl, do you want his life saved or not? And the thing with these people is that they bring up their agendas into issues like we're poor, you're rich. Like, girl, try to see the situation here. There's a man who just got shot and now he needs medical attention. I don't know why you're bringing patriarchy and economy and status and social bullshit into this. And you say the rich are completely vain and, heartless, while here the poor are doing the exact same thing. They're not focusing that a person's life is at stake here. It doesn't matter if they're wealthy or poor, they're about to die. The fuck? The ambulance took my father where it was medically necessary, and the hospital's gunshot protocol requires security measures like isolation be taken. My family simply complied. And what is your father's condition at this time? Can you update us? Why are you his daddy? My father is a private person, that's what I would say. Currently undergoing life-saving surgery, or in the best possible hands. Since we are trying to keep the peace, we're gonna go with the last one. As we've said, the hospital and staff caring for him are the best in the country. I have no doubt that they're doing everything they can to return him to peak health. Stockholders need to know how long peak will take. It's hard to say, but Vitality is equipped to sail the course my father has set in the meantime, and we'll reevaluate when we have more information. One more question then. What will you do about the plummeting stock prices? Really? Really, buddy. I know it's just business, but really? At this time? You feel your temples begin to throb and the wooziness you fought off earlier returns. You grip the podium and muster your last burst of strength. Well, I'm confident enough to say that Vitality is as strong today as it was yesterday. Where no one can predict the market. No, that will backfire on you, girlie. Go with the first one. How can you say that when the head of the company was just shot? And how can you be talking about stock prices plummeting when a person has just been shot? My father has a strong team, both in the boardroom and in the operating room. And will you be leading that team here at Vitality in his absence? I sure will. You stand firm even though your chest pinches at the thought of your every dream coming true. You in charge of the family business. But as the dream fades, the press awaits and you clear your throat. The path forward for Vitality will be clearer in the coming days. Thank you. Now let me go. Oh no, but you didn't answer the question. Are you going to run Vitality in your father's absence? No more questions. As you step away from the podium, the reporters talk over each other, filling the room with chaos. Suddenly, a voice from the back of the crowd rings out. Who is this? Don't be ridiculous. Don't tell me Daddy Dearest escaped the hospital to come and take my thunder again. You can picture the accompanying sneer before you see it, and when your half-brother Dante appears, you can't help but note how like your father's it is. Oh my gosh, my half-brother just crashed my press conference. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go so well, but we will find that out in the next video. Let's see what kind of chaos my half-brother brings, and let's see if he steals my thunder or if I'm strong enough to stop him from doing that. Okay, so this was not that interesting of a story, but hey, some episodes are filler. So, yep, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.